And we are back as the computer decided to log us off and took a minute to log back on. We apologize about that.
Substituting in is number 4, Haley Bigler.
And Haley Bigler's coming back into the contest, probably matched up against Bree Epley again.
That'll be another entertaining matchup to watch. They had they were really hotly contested in that first half.
It's tough to see over here. Looking straight into the sun.
Only about an hour left of that, and we'll be okay.
They try to play it down, and French Marion's gonna. It seems like they're attacking, but they're also just going to play the ball and try to kick it, into space in the Pacers' defensive third and not worry too much about it. I think he's just trying to take off time at this point, even this early in the half. As USC Aiken tries to go one-on-one, and it's one-on-one shot high. Looked like Dury was wide open. Great move by Dury to flip it over to her left foot and probably about 3 or 4 feet high. I mean, powerful kick, but
yeah, it was definitely probably the best look the Pacers have had all day. But Drury just missing that one by, as you said, about 3 feet high.
Yeah. Dury's a fun student athlete. Fussed at me for putting up a picture about it she didn't like, and when you're playing sports, you look a lot different when you're standing there.
That is true.
The faces we make playing sports, man.
Not flattering at all.
I won't bring up Cindy Kate Murphy's, which we have some epic ones we might show during softball season. Francis Marion able to gain possession at midfield and plays it. And it's to Emma Hall. Emma Hall flips it, but can't connect to her teammate, Henderson. But Francis Marion's come out and they're aggressive today. Their record might not show it, but they're a tough team.
They are. They're playing with a lot of passion and a lot of heart right now. They're showing, as you said, they're showing that they're a tough team to beat, even if their record doesn't show it.
Yeah, good job by Epley to play some defense over there. Yeah, 37 minutes to go in the contest. As McGee throws it in. Passes back to Hall. Hall flips it in, gets it back. They'll give and go and loses the ball. Ball's played over to McHale on the far side of the pitch. Down to Fela towards the corner. A pair of fives in the corner, one for each team. They call the foul on McGee.
Good defense by McGee up to that point, though. She was not letting
Fela.
Yeah, she was not letting Fela move at all.
And really, most players aren't having to play defense for that long before they get, someone gets rid of the ball and either loses it or passes it, and that wasn't the case for McGee. They're going to line up for the kick as Olson's going to take it. Number 16, Gressa. There's a wall in the box. Gressa plays it short and out of bounds for Lee. They're just weren't able to communicate what they wanted to do in that one. One wanted to give, one wanted to go, and
yeah, just not effective communication out there on the pitch by the Pacers that time.
It's like when the catcher's looking for a fastball and gets thrown a curveball or vice versa, and just mix people up.
It can be trouble.
But I'll tell you, this past weekend, who threw a really good curveball?
Who was that?
Was Kayla Calvert in Versus.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she's back on my good side. But Versus, the segment we're coming out with in the spring, did a lot of recording for it this past weekend. Niall Going and Kayla Calvert, the two student athletes. She might be the better athlete between the two.
Oh man, that's saying something, because I know Niall's a pretty good athlete in his own right. I played basketball with Niall a couple times, and
well, she almost beat him in horse.
Oh wow!
And we did a little bit of volleyball. He got clotheslined by the net, missed the ball.
Goodness.
We do have that on that will be shown. As Lee gets the ball in the box, tries to turn, and French Marion's able to flip it away. It was Brooke Kennedy flipping it away. And this French Marion team, after they went from D2 or Division from Division 1 to Division 2, seems like they've just got rid of all the upperclassmen. They're rebuilding with freshmen and sophomores. And I was like, this is the way to do it. So a couple tough years, but this is a team that's going to give people in the Peach Belt fits for the next couple of years.
And that's the point. You know, it's going to hurt those few years where you're rebuilding your program, but if it's all worth it in the end, if you can get those players in the right place and you can build a culture in your program, and that's I think what Francis Marion is going for now.
Yeah, and so just trying to do that, let's win now and get all the upperclassmen transfers, and you have to do that again for like the next 5 or 6 years. And Olsen takes it, shot deflected by Henderson. I believe it's Henderson. If not, I apologize. My 4 eyes are not really as good as they should be.
Yeah, when the sun's going behind some clouds, we're getting a little bit of shade out here. It's a little hard to see sometimes.
That's better than throwing some shade.
I'm pretty effective at that as well.
Yes, Tori Caldwell's with the left-footed corner kick. Tries to bend it like Beckham, but unable to. It's going to be a goal kick for Patriots. Got 33 minutes left in regulation. Plays it long, and Rish has it. Going to play it all the way back to Cadwallader. He has to play it back out to Rish. Looking to be Hall. Good job defensively for Hall to get her boot on it. Throw in for USC Aiken. Looking long for Lee. He's got a couple goals so far in the season, and looking for McHale, can't connect, but with Lee's height, it's going to be tough to deal with for the next couple of years.
Yeah, she's already shown a lot of potential here in her freshman campaign. She's been doing really good work out there. It's going to be a piece that's important for the Pacers for years to come.
Absolutely. She's a local product too, which is always good to have the support of the community here.
Yeah, exactly. And I think that's another big piece for the Pacers, to get fan involvement here down at the Pacer Pit. That's going to be huge for the Pacers in the next couple of years.
McHale gets it going towards the end line. Tries to flip it all the way across. Olsen tries to get it, and it's, good attempt by Olsen, great save by Francis Marion. It looked like it got past her momentarily, and she reached back over with her big paw and grabbed it. She's got a big leg, is their keeper. Kitchen, only a sophomore from West End, North Carolina. I'm not sure where that is.
I would imagine somewhere on the West End.
You were brilliant.
I do try.
I don't even know what to say.
It's a talent of mine.
It's a throw in for the Pacers. As Lee gets it, beats one defender. Flips it to the box, and it's going to... Lee's able to still maintain it. Shot by USC again and saved.
Yeah, it was a nice shot by Drury. Just wasn't quite able to get it far enough to the left.
Great effort by Kitchen. Look like she dropped the sink on the ball right there.
Yeah. Hey, that's what you got to do sometimes. You got to make yourself big in there in the goal.
And Sink's 5'6". As they play the ball to Hall, racing down the sideline, looking to keep it in bounds, going one-on-one with Caldwell. It's going to be a goal kick. Got 30 minutes left in regulation or the match, depending on how this goes. Kutowski gets it, plays it back. To Olsen. You see George's getting a little bit more vocal now. As the Patriots hold a 1-0 lead. French Marion has not defeated USC Aiken in over a decade in women's soccer. Of course, they didn't play for a decade, but USC Aiken had an 8-0 win in Florence last year.
Yeah, it would be big for the for Francis Marion in order to get this win back here.
Like you said, we keep talking about as crucial it is going to the last couple of weeks of the Peach Belt Conference regular season. Head-to-head's going to play a big part.
It definitely is. I mean, if the Pacers are unable to pick up this match win here, that could be a big factor in them not getting into the tournament if they do eventually lose this matchup.
And, if they do win, then, this could be key for them getting into the tournament.
Exactly.
So it's like every game matters.
Yep, and in such a small conference, that is a fact. Every game seems to matter.
It's like college football. You lose one, you're done.
Exactly. I don't think it's quite that bad, but
no, it's not that bad. But trying to make the tournament, you have 11 teams and only 8 get in. Marion's trying to flip it over and kicked out of bounds by the Pacers. It'll be a throw-in, and looks like French Marion's just going to take their time now. Looks like Bigler's going to throw it in. It seems like both teams are a little tired now. I mean, it is pretty muggy out here.
It is, and I think that's played a big part on both teams. I mean, it's in weather like this, it's hard to keep up the pace in a soccer match.
Absolutely. A throw in again for Francis Marion.
Heck, it's hard for us to keep up the pace on a broadcast up here.
And we're just standing still, but it's hot.
It is. It's like a sweat box out here.
Hall flips it. Far post. Tried to be headed in, but narrowly missed. Ball goes wide, so it's going to be a goal kick for Cadwallader. Cadwallader's had a pretty good career. I mean, she came in not as a goalkeeper and is adjusted playing keeper because out of necessity and has done well, all things considered. Played back to midfield and boot it forward. Hall looks for it. Armstrong gets it. Nope, sorry, that's Dury. Just kidding. This Caldwell's going to throw it in. And fail to lose it to the double team and flipped head. Dury down, still able to get a foot on it despite tying her shoe. Mikhail gets it, turns. Booted out of bounds by the Patriots. Dury takes the turn, goes towards the center, flips it on goal, but it is stopped by Kitchen. And it seems like for Francis Marion, Hall and Bigler have been everywhere for them.
Yeah, they have definitely dominated the pitch for the Patriots this go around.
And play back towards midfield. Looks for a give and go. Play a little bit too far. USA looks to counter. It's about 5-on-4. Fela taking it to the top side of the pitch. Looks towards the center. Flips it to Olsen. Shot from 20, and it is high.
Just high on that one.
You know, on target and challenging the keeper straight on. I mean, because, you know, Kitchen is 5'6". It doesn't actually has a big vertical, but she might not have needed it at that point, so she didn't jump too high. But man,
yeah, if that shot were a little lower, I think it would have had a chance to go in for Olsen. It was a good shot, but it just too high.
played short this time. Flipped to midfield, looking for the turn. Francis Marion's able to corral it. Hall gets fouled. And Patriots taking the time on the kick. Looks like Dale McEwen. Looks that way. That's number 10. Harris covering up the number, but I'm taking a guess.
McEwen, maybe?
Michael Hawkins, we apologize. French Marion SID, who's been there for, I don't want to say the wrong amount of years. Oh, just missed by the Patriots. Nearly made it 2-0.
Yeah, that was dangerous. That was very dangerous. And luckily for Cadwalder, that one came off the foot wrong.
And good job by Cadwalder to hustle over there to pick it up. We're at the halfway point of the second half. French Marion leads 1-0 here at Pacer Pit, as George has a couple of people getting up and warming up. And redshirt freshman Allie Glenn, as Fela takes the ball. Booted out of bounds by Francis Marion. Throw in for USC Aiken. Dory takes it, looking for the turn. McEwen takes it, boots it down, and I'm not trying to sound bad, but I think this heat's different from what it's been this past month, and I think it is playing an effect on both these teams.
It definitely is. I mean, the air. You can just feel the heat in the air. It's just very dense air, and it's even worse down there on the field. That's the thing. It's oh man, it's just brutal out here, and you can definitely see that it's taking a toll on both teams. They're just playing. They seem to be a bit sluggish out there, and that's not, as you mentioned, it's not to talk bad about either team. It's just a fact of the matter.
Right, and I know that some states right now have already injected mandatory timeouts. As McHale gets the ball at the top of the box, looks to shoot, and smothered by Kitchen. But yeah, I mean, not saying anything bad because these two teams are very competitive, but the second half of this game is different from the first.
Yeah.
Competition's still there, but it just seems like they're a tad slower on both sides, and I think it is due to the weather. As the keeper needs a shoe tied real quick. Great teammate, stopping the clock with 21:02 left in regulation. It's like stepping out of the batter's box. Need my shoe tied.
Yeah. It's a valid excuse. You know, you got the gloves on. It's hard to get a grip on the shoe, on the shoestrings.
I miss the Velcro shoes. I don't know if you ever had them, but
the Velcros. I had the Velcros in like kindergarten.
Yes, those were great.
Mine had lights on them.
A couple of players looking to check in. Karina Leog for USC Aiken and Kelly Varney for Patriots here at the next dead ball. Caldwell plays it deep. And one thing, I think both these teams are just kind of not trying to play defeat right now. They're just trying to kick it and let someone else run under it and see what can happen. As soon as I say that, the French Marion does play defeat. Hall gets it back. Going one-on-one with Caldwell. Plays it in the box, no one's home. Ball is played long. McHale's charging hard after it. And able to play the ball out of bounds.
Substituting in for USC Aiken, number 28, Korean Layaga. And substituting for Francis Marion is number 2, Kaylee Varney.
And the duo is just checked in. McHale throws it in. Booted back out of bounds by Francis Marion. And a third straight throw in for McHale. See if third time's the charm. She gets it back and plays it into the box. All the way through, and oh my goodness. Kitchen misplayed the ball, and it looked like USC Aiken was going to have a goal, but Leia boots it back right at Kitchen, who was able to get up off the ground quicker than a spider monkey and get up there and get the ball. Wow.
Yeah, just not enough lift put on that ball by the Pacers. An excellent scoring opportunity once again, though it slips through their fingers.
Great defense by Kitchen, but it seems like USC Aiken should have been on the board right there. And they're looking for USC Aiken's looking for the run and not able to get it. Francis Marion corrals the ball and plays into space. Looking to make the run, and Varney's looking to go deep. The ball's just going to trickle out of bounds. And Allie Glenn's going to check into the game.
Substituting in for the Pacers, number 3, Allison Glenn.
Not only is Glenn a solid soccer player and a great student, but man, she can spot for volleyball as well as anybody else I've had. She helped out the first tournament of the season for volleyball and said, I don't know volleyball, but man, she was good by the end of the weekend.
That's a useful skill to have.
It is. Looks like Sarah Moore, who lost her breath at the end of the first half, got a little bit hot. I mean, she was down the field struggling at the end of halftime, or at the end of the first half into halftime. Not able to catch her breath. She's fine now. She's ready to go back in the game, and that's a big piece of USC Aiken's team right here on the sideline.
Yeah, and it's been easy to see her presence being missed in this second half by the Pacers.
And the shot was deflected. And everyone thought it was a goal kick, and the referee said no. I mean, it was like no touch in volleyball, but good break for the Pacers, not for the Patriots. As Epley gets it, looking for the turn. Epley has a shot, and great defense again by Francis Marion. Wow. I'm going to go ahead and say nominate her for Peach Belt Keeper of the Week.
Yeah, she's had a heck of a game out there for the
Substituting in
Patriots.
for USC Aiken, number 10, Sarah Moore.
And Sarah Moore comes in for Sarah Dury. And thrown in, and it's going to be a goal kick for Kitchen. 16 minutes left in regulation. 1-0 Francis Marion. Kitchen taking her time. Boots it short. And Caldwell gets the ball near midfield. Plays it in towards Moore, but passed a little bit too far. Francis Marion connects a few passes together. Kwiatkowski overtakes the offensive player, gets the ball. Forces it forward to Olsen. Looking deep, but unable to connect. Varney gets it, plays it to a teammate. Plenty of space. And playing it deep for Varney. Caldwell giving chase. Varney just plays into the box and didn't have anybody else there to get the pass. And a high bouncing ball. Moore gets ahead on it. And played out of bounds by Francis Marion. Going to be a throw in for Epley. Back to Epley. Into the box and played back out. Francis Marion gets the ball in midfield, but it looks like 1-on-3, so she plays it back to a teammate. Plays it right back for a give and go, but Raleigh's able to get a hold of it. Kwiatkowski chests the ball and gets a hold of it. And that's the one thing you'll see is Sarah Moore gives chase. And it's going to be a corner kick for USC Aiken. But it looks like both teams are almost like watching the ball in the air instead of moving to where it goes.
Yeah, and that creates issues for teams because you're not in position to make a play if you're just watching it.
But I'll be honest, right, I'm sitting up still in one spot and I really don't want to move.
I got to agree, it's pretty nice, honestly.
I'm also sweating off about 10 pounds, but Caldwell plays it short. Headed back out, back to Caldwell. He's going to try it again for about 5 yards closer. Right to Kitchen, who was kind of, I'm not sure, pushed down or lost her balance, but either way, she stopped the ball from going into the net.
Yeah, just more excellent defense from Kitchen.
Ball headed to Moore, who tries to flip into the box, looking for Leig. Leig loses it. Glenn takes it, kicks it right to Kitchen. You can see the little bit more aggressive team right now is USC Aiken. Great pump by Kitchen. Mr. Ronco plays it to Varney in the corner. Varney left foots it into the box. Played out to Fela. Fela loses it. Turned and shot and saved by Cadwallader. Kennedy has it briefly but loses it. USC can pushes forward. Leig takes it, looking for more, but just a tad too far as Kitchen snags it. And Olsen tries to make the turn but can't. Varney's getting pushed off the ball by Caldwell. Good battle right there, but USC Aiken isn't able to take control.
Good defense that time from Caldwell, just wasn't quite able to take it away.
Good sell by Herbert to try to get the ball and throw it in, but referee wasn't having any of it. And thrown in and headed away. Still Francis Marion ball, and Varney's going to take it. Nice turn. As Bigler tried to make the turn, but a long boot by midfield just clearing the ball, but wow, that was tough. As McHale's going to come back in.
Coming back on the pitch for the Pacers, number 17, Catherine McHale.
Have just over 10 minutes left to go in regulation. Francis Marion leads 1-0 as McHale comes in for Leig. Good minutes by the freshman.
Yeah, you've got redshirt freshman Allie Glenn, who's been seeing a lot of time out there, as well as Marissa Lee and a couple others. It's been a good match for them to get the freshman out there.
And part of that's due to injury, and part of it's because the younger players are starting to come on and make a good impression on head coach Ellie George and the team, and are doing a good job. And like I said, they might take some lumps here and there, but otherwise they've been. It's just like Francis Marion. It's all an underclassmen roster, and these two teams are going to be teams to be reckoned with in the next couple of years.
Exactly.
I almost think that we need to start some kind of rivalry between us and Francis Marion, being just 2 hours away on 95.
Oh yeah, could be another USC Aiken Lander situation. It'd be nice.
Yeah, the corner kick and headed away. Epley flips it out towards midfield to Moore. Moore looking to play it up top to McHale. Flips it to Glenn. Glenn sends it to the center of the field. Stopped by Francis Marion momentarily, but Fela gets the ball back on the near side. Pokes it down, looking for Epley on the give and go, but miscommunication there. Great job broadcasting there, Jordan.
Oh yeah, I didn't know what was going on, to be honest.
Just trying to fix the picture. Hopefully it's a little bit better. If it's not, then we can blame Cody. He's full time now.
Yeah, that's what I would do, honestly. That's what I used to do.
Glenn fires it from 35 yards out right to Kitchen, but man, that's some pace on the ball.
It did. It was moving very quickly. It also had some lift to it, which is one thing that the Pacers have been missing tonight, is a little bit of height in their shots.
Looks like a Joey Benitez fastball. The former All-American who's finishing up his degree this year. As Caldwell gets the ball, plays it out of bounds. And waiting for the ball to be thrown back in, and good gamesmanship by USC Aiken. As Dory's going to look to come back in a minute. And may not mean right now.
Coming on the pitch for the Pacers, number 9, Sarah Dury.
And great job by Fela to quality minutes by her today.
Oh yeah.
This is a freshman that, from Haymarket, Virginia. Not sure where it is. I lived in Blacksburg for a couple of years, but not close to there.
I've driven through drove through Virginia once. Yeah, just once.
Just once. I mean, as USC games being more aggressive now and hopefully their players who come back in the last couple minutes have a little bit more stamina to get through the rest of the game. As Kwiatkowski plays the ball over to Raleigh, looking to switch the field. Plays to Glenn, looking for a cutter. Epley unable to handle it. Flipped out. Dury from 25. Wow, and she just snagged over her head with both hands and said, I'm not going to jump, I'm just going to grab it. Great use of her hands, and I'd be scared to go through mine.
Oh yeah, scared it was either going to go through or just go right through, if you know what I mean. Just break the fingers right back. I have delicate fingers.
Kind of like one of our outfielders from last year. Moore going one-on-one. And followed up, and Epley taps it in for the goal. So with 5:49 left to go.
The Pacer goal to number 14, Bree Epley. The assist, Sarah Moore.
I couldn't hear you over Joe, sorry.
Beautiful effort by Epley that time. Moore taking a good shot. Kitchen just unable to handle it. Epley
For the first time.
Yeah, first time she's not been able to handle it, and the Pacers pounced.
It's going to make an interesting last 5 minutes and 49 seconds of regulation. But Francis Marion's going to fight, turn the corner and turn. And Player coming up the top side of the pitch. Looking for the give and go. Playing into the box and headed, but stopped by Cadwallader. Ball's played back into the box. Dury giving chase. Caldwell has it. From Caldwell from 25 yards out for the goal.
That was a beautiful shot by Caldwell.
This is the exact opposite of what happened last week when they gave up 2 quick goals to Young Harrison and scored 2 in about a minute 30 here.
That's exactly what happened. I think the Pacers might be taking a little bit of that frustration out of the Patriots.
Substituting in is number 26, Holly Bowman.
And we're going to start back now. France Marion trying to fight from behind. That's a quick turn of events, though.
It was. It's absolutely breakneck pace. And that shot by Caldwell was a beauty. It had curve on it. It had height on it. And there was no shot for Kitchen to stop that.
No. She needed to be about 6'1" instead of 5'6" to be able to have a chance on that.
That's eerily similar to the goal that Caldwell had in the first game of the season. It was a very similar shot, just opposite ends of the field.
Right. We were watching that one from the field.
We were right there down there in the corner. She just lifted it, put beautiful curve on it, and just got it into that top right corner.
Well, lefties don't ever do anything straight. I mean, when they throw, it's always with the curve. When they kick, it's with the curve. Nothing bad. I'm a lefty too, but still.
Yeah, I've always been a righty, so you bring a little bit of a different spin on things.
Yeah. 3:30 to go. Looks like USC is going to try to keep it down in the box, but you know, at this point, do you play prevent defense almost and keep people back and just, you know, try to kick it long like Dury just did and not worry about much?
I mean, that's probably the safest thing to do. Just play back, control the ball, kick it away when you can. Just create space between you and the ball.
Or just play it back real quick and, you know, the one thing you don't want to do is keep attacking and then push everybody too far forward, and then Prince Marion is able to counter.
Exactly. That's the last thing that you want to happen. So you got to make sure you have your defenders playing back.
Right. With 2:49 left on the clock, Pacers now lead 2-1 over Francis Marion. Dury has it. And play back out. Flip it across. Oh, and we're going to call time on that one, and we're going to stop as she took the kick right to the face. So let's take a break in just a minute. And we are back as Casey Risch seems to be fine. Just came off the field, and I think she's just tired. She took it like a champ and got back up and ran off the field. And
yeah, might be seeing a little bit of stars, so they'll.
Well, they will do a concussion test with her later on too, I'm sure.
Oh yeah, absolutely. You have to in that kind of situation just to evaluate and make sure.
All right, so our thoughts are with her, make sure she's okay, and she looks like it, but you just want to make sure in the next couple of days too.
Yeah, absolutely. Hopefully, we'll be able to give you some kind of update on that maybe later on in the post game.
And it'll probably be we'll talk to Hillary George post game about that real quick, but we can't really talk about injuries too much, so we'll probably just wait to see what happens on Saturday against North Georgia.
For sure.
Yeah, a minute and a half left to go as the foul is called on USC Aiken, so a free kick for the Patriots. And the ball is played high, and Cadwallader unable to corral it, so it's going to be a corner kick.
That was a good job by Cadwallader to get a hand on it, though, for sure. That could have been trouble if she wasn't able to get that hand up.
1 minute left in regulation. 1 minute.
In the header, and it is a goal. Nice corner kick.
Yeah, that was a perfectly placed corner kick by the Patriots. Yeah, just gorgeous effort by the Patriots that time around. And the Patriots, or the Pacers, once again haunted by a last-second goal by the opposing team. However, this time it is 2-all, so the Pacers do have a chance here to score and take the lead.
The goal scored by Daly McEwen. Substituting in for the Pacers
for that goal
was Amanda Mazzy.
And that one stopped by Kitchen.
And with 25 seconds, we might be going into overtime.
Yeah, it's a good possibility at this point. Either team both with a chance to score and take the lead back, but overtime seems the most likely option here.
In overtime, it's the golden goal, up to 2 10-minute overtimes, but first goal to be scored
10
is for the winner.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And so we are going to go overtime. We're going to take a quick break, but we'll be back in just a couple minutes. Tied at 2-2, going into overtime.
90 minutes.
And we are starting overtime here, folks. Tied at 2-2. Wow, 90 minutes was not enough to decide this match.
Yeah, it was a hyper-competitive match there, especially in the latter half of that the second half.
The last 5 minutes, what, 2 goals were scored?
Yep.
No, 3 goals.
Yeah, 3 goals, 2 by the Pacers, and then 1 to tie it back up for the Patriots.
And I will say that the sun is down now, or behind the clouds, and both teams likely have more energy now that they're in overtime than they did like the last 20 minutes of the match.
Yeah, the air is thinner, it's cooler out, and you can definitely see the effect that that's having on the players.
Beautiful,
They're moving quicker.
beautiful sunset over here.
It is. It's gorgeous.
It's like something at the beach, but only better.
It is. I'm glad we could share this together, Brent.
You know, I tell you that you could look over there, but we're not on that side of the field. And Olsen takes it, looking for Lee. Able to play out by Princess Marion. And we're getting a throw in here by, looks like Caldwell. And played away. But back to USC again, and it was Caldwell in the throw in.
She'll throw it in once again for the Pacers.
And Epley gets the ball. I thought she was going to try one touch and shoot. Fela's back in. I'm just impressed with the way that she's played today. Olsen plays back over to McHale. McHale takes 2 dribbles, 3 into the box. Stolen away. I thought she was getting ready to shoot, but there's never a perfect shot.
There
so just
isn't.
take one and fire it. Let's see what happens.
Yeah, that's one thing that I think the Pacers are lacking on this year. That they're really looking for that perfect shot, and sometimes you just got to rear back and take it.
Because you never know. And there's going to be a foul on that. I mean, it might not be the perfect shot, but it might have the perfect result.
Exactly.
And someone always told me you miss 100% of the shots you don't take.
Whoever that was probably a great man.
And that's why I kept shooting all the time in basketball.
Oh, yeah.
7:33 to go. Caldwell's looking in the box. They're going to pack it in. She puts her hand up. Plays it deep. And McHale misses to the right. The ball bounced around 3 times in the box, and it just took it off everybody's foot, and McHale had a great opportunity, but misses wide right. Give me a goal kick, but it will not be by Kitchen. Lee battling for the ball. And able to win it. Happy throwing it deep to Moore. Moore flips it over to Lee, back to Moore. And it's going to be a corner kick for USC Aiken. And Caldwell's going to jog over there and take it.
Now the Pacers will look for a little bit of revenge after that last corner kick that tied the game back up for the Patriots.
In the background, you'll see the other teams, I think, getting ready to warm up, or they're just, no, it's not their team. As Caldwell plays it high and deep across everybody. Kwiatkowski gets the ball on the other side of the box. Turns, fires. And a shot, it looked like by Olsen, that went high.
Just a hair too high on that one, almost hitting the crossbar.
And a hair on my head, not like yours, which is really like about a 1/16 of an inch.
It is, yeah. It's okay. I think I have enough hair for the 2 of us.
Well, good, because I lost all mine when I was about 15 years old. It's played towards midfield. Princess Marion, and played out by Epley. And a throw in. McHale gets it. Trying to get it strong with the left foot. Goes to the center of the field where he's going to look for a teammate. Cuts back to the right. Past one defender. Looking to just plays it into the box. Kitchen goes and grabs it. With 5 minutes to go in what could be the first overtime.
Yeah, we could see a second overtime here.
or we could see something in the first overtime. You just don't know. That's why they play the game.
Exactly, and that's the beauty of it. You never know what's going to happen.
I guess if you know what's going to happen, they call it wrestling, right?
Hey. Let's calm down here. I'd hate to have to let our wrestling friends that are going to be in Aiken here soon, hate to have to let them know that you've been talking smack.
Hey, not like I don't like wrestling. I'm just saying, it's like wrestling. It's like the the outcome's predetermined. Like when I would
That's a better way to look at it.
When I went to go take a test, I knew I was going to get an A, B, C, D, or F, so I didn't worry.
That's true. Yeah, I was always of the school of thought that if I was meant to fail, I was going to fail.
How I got through college? Memorize, regurgitate, forget.
Exactly.
And it has done me well. That's why I went to modeling instead of. Oh wait, no, I didn't.
I had that option, but unfortunately not to be. I went to the other side of the camera.
Yes. And you do take some great pictures.
Well, thank you.
And the ball's played deep. Battle right now between McElroy and Rish. Bailey comes up with it. And they're going to call a foul right there. And that's the one thing, it seems like USC against pushing forward, which is great, but you don't want to be caught too far forward because then you leave a one-on-one.
Yeah, you want to play aggressive, but not too aggressive, and that's the big question: is what is too aggressive, and how it's a delicate balance. So it's very, very crucial for the Pacers to keep their heads level here and push forward, but not overstretch themselves.
The ball's played into the box, gets through everybody, but Cadwallader comes up with it. McHale plays it back to Raleigh. Raleigh plays it deep, all the way to the keeper. It seems like right now these teams are dog tired.
Yeah, I think that long second half was just the sun just beating down on them. I think it just kind of took the energy out of both sides a little bit, took the wind out of their sails from that first half.
My guess is if with a minute left and he says 1 minute and they're still playing, both teams will pick it up for that minute and then they'll come out strong for the second overtime. If they get to that point, they may not.
Yeah, we never know. There's still 2 minutes and 16 seconds left.
And you can see they play the ball deep, and French Marion's just, both teams grabbing their knees and tired as they can. We're tired up here in the press, not in the press box, on top of the press box.
Oh yeah, I could use a nap at this point. I don't know about you.
I could just use some lunch.
That would be good. I ate lunch at about 10:30 this morning.
I haven't eaten yet today, so.
Oh.
As McHale steals it. She's got Moore over. And look to try to connect with Moore up top. Francis Marion's going to counter. Play to Cartano. And misses it and goes all the way through. And Kwiatkowski's over there. Kwiatkowski has played big today, too.
She has.
Another freshman that you can see that name for a long time, so be able to learn how to spell it.
Yeah, she's made a lot of use of her minutes today, and the Pacers are all the better for it, and they're in good position because of play like hers.
All right, got a minute 15 to go. Yeah, this is also a time where a goal could be scored pretty easy because everyone's so tired. And Moore gets it. She's like the Energizer Bunny, so she could be.
1 minute left in the first overtime.
It's going to be a corner kick.
And the Pacers, with only 40 seconds left, are going to look to poke one through here and prevent the second overtime.
Yeah, that or watch Caldwell try to get it in. It's on the pitch right there. And they try to poke it out, but Elpy's there. This is what you're afraid of right here. You've got Mr. Rocca going one-on-one. And it's a goal. So, wow, what a finish right there. Great effort by USC Aiken. What we talked about right there. He pushed everybody forward, didn't anybody
Megan
going back and
Merceraka.
tough loss for USC Aiken, but man, what a
well-played
game by both teams.
Yeah,
Francis
just a
Marion
heartbreaker
3,
for the
USC
It
Patriots.
is the
Aiken
second straight time
2.
at home that USC has lost a tough one at home, and we hate to see that. They played their hearts out for 99 minutes and 78 seconds, and you can see it coming when they didn't get the possession in the box. Everyone was pushing forward, and just one pass gets everything out, and it's a one-on-one with the keeper. And great effort by Cadwallader over there, but you can't stop it over there when it's one-on-one like that.
Yeah, it's hard. It's hard to be in the right position, and you just kind of have to do your best. And unfortunately, Cadwallader just got beat that time.
Yeah, and so give us probably about 10 minutes.
Ladies
We're
and
going to do some
gentlemen, your
Facebook
stats
Live
from the women's
with
game
head coach
is
Hillary
brought
George.
to you by the Hudson
So
Etheridge
again,
Companies and Auto Owners
Francis
Insurance.
Marion wins 3-2.
In the
We'll be
36-minute
with
County
Coach Hillary George on
McElroy
Facebook Live in
chipped
about
one
10
in
minutes.
over the keeper
For Jordan
for a
Phillips, I'm Brent
1-0
Hager. We'll
lead
see you
for
back for the
Francis
men's team.
Marion.